This is Steve Ridgel, and we're going to talk. And Remy came in to see you. Wave, everybody, Remy. Okay, thank you. So Remy came in, and we're going to talk a little bit today about, well, how neat it is the way God works things out. When you read the story of God's love for us through the Bible, it's really interesting how it starts and how it ends. You know, in the beginning, it starts with the Garden of Eden, and there man lived, Adam and Eve, and by extension us, in a perfect world. It was a perfect world. You go out and you have fruit on the trees, and you have animals that you care for, and everything is there, and it's such a great life. And then, of course, you know what happened. Satan tempted, told lies about God, questioned God's word. I mean, just the same way Satan does stuff today. Adam and Eve listened. They eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil that they were forbidden to eat from, and as a consequence, they had to leave the garden. And you remember, that wasn't the only consequence. There were lots of them, but one of the things is, from now on, you will have to work. There'll be thorns and thistles, and life's going to be hard. And you know, that's proven to be true. Life is hard. Now, you're thinking, but didn't God send Jesus, and isn't life supposed to be? Yes, he did. He promised Adam and Eve he would fix it by sending Jesus to crush Satan. And he did. And those of us that believe in Jesus live with him every day. But here's the thing. Jesus himself said in John 16, "In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I've overcome the world." So we went from hard life to hard life that Jesus helps us overcome. And if you don't think life's hard, just think a minute. Boy, all the sin in the world, the things people do to abuse other people. Many of you have had people sin in ways that hurt you and hurt people you love and hurt other people. And there's a lot of that. And then, of course, we don't like to talk about it. There's our sin. Because the truth be told, we've all contributed to make this world a harder place by our sin. And then there's all the things that, boy, was God right. There's the pain of broken relationships. There's natural disasters. There's fire. There's hurricane. There's earthquakes. There's all sorts of things. And, of course, disease and sickness. And life is hard for all of us. But Jesus gets it through it. But here's the really neat thing. When Jesus comes back, and he will, and he takes us to be with God forever, go to the first 4 verses of Revelation 21 toward the very end of the Bible, last 2 chapters, Revelation 21 and 22. In Revelation 21, you have that promise from God that there will be no more tears, no mourning, no pain, no death. In fact, God's going to wipe away your tears. You know, life's going to be good again. I think that is so great to see God remind us, I made a perfect world. Your sin messed it up. I sent Jesus to fix it. Because we live in a fallen world, life's hard, but Jesus will help you overcome it. And someday he'll come back and take you home, and there won't be any of the hard stuff. And life will be good forever again. And that's a promise you can bank on.